another episode of Urban Culture Conversations. We back. Come back one more time.
Goddamn back.
It's been a minute. Y'all might not know, but we know. We've been chilling, working, living life, goddamn. But go ahead. What you about to say? Sound like?
No, I was just saying,
okay.
shit, it's been a break, man. Life been happening, but I've been ready to get back to this.
Yeah,
Sure.
it is, you know what I'm saying, a good positive space for us to come and, communicate as, black people. What we're going to do is we're going to talk about some of the things that we feel are very controversial that's going on within our community, the urban culture, some of the things that we see, that we go through, our little testimony. This is something that, it's no biasness, but this is just
From
our
our point of
opinion
view.
from our experiences. You know what I'm saying? Just had to put that little disclaimer out there,
Yeah, people get sensitive about that.
wanna-
Like, this shit fact, man. This is my point of view.
Yeah.
You like it, you agree with it, you go with it. If you don't, move
Move
on.
on, goddamn.
Fuck it.
Yeah, but first, I know I wanted to talk about this Steve Harvey, situation. Like, normally I do tune into, Steve Harvey. I haven't watched put this out there. I haven't watched the full, episode.
Yeah, I have.
But based off the clip, you know what I'm saying. I just don't like the narrative that he presented. You know what I'm saying. I just don't like the idea of, what she got to bring to the table. She give life. She got to take care of life.
Yeah, shit.
Not only just that life that she brought in, she got to take care of my life, you know what I'm saying? In the sense of me depending on her as much as I'm dependent on, as much as she depended on me. But, what you feel about that? Like, you know what I'm saying? I know you said you watched
Yeah, I
it,
watched
you
the
liked the
whole
episode.
I watched the whole episode, so I was looking at it from a point. Since I seen the whole episode, I kind of knew where he was going, even though you can cut it and it can look ugly.
Yeah.
But I was looking at it as part of like, she got to make a house a home. So you supposed to be the provider, shit like that. You got to be the provider, and you provide pretty much the finances. You would go out and kill the food, she cook it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or you know how some of the old dudes do it. Get your wife to pay the bills type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the aim he was trying to go for, and not her paying. And I believe in those same old school principles, but we got to revamp it to work for what today is. You know what I'm saying?
It's a little different.
Yeah, it's a little different. Like,
But I want to say this too. Cause like, to that, it's like, well, like, I agree with you to a point. Like, I haven't seen the whole video, but at the same time, like you said, I feel like, we need to revamp it. I do believe that, some things are traditional and we should stick to some stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I think the base of the tradition should stay the same, but it should, you kind of just revamp it to work for what today is.
So are you like, dude should pay for all the bills or only if you can or
Yes. Okay. Like, say if you got your own place and
Right.
you paying all your bills, right? So if she comes in, I'm already paying these bills. I'm already doing this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I can pay these bills. It wasn't nothing to begin with. Now it's different if she come in your house or y'all move to somewhere that's the same exact rent that you're paying.
together.
Yeah, together. But if it's the same exact rent that you're paying, just because
Yeah.
she want her name on there, cool. So she don't get kicked out. I understand that from a single person point of view. That I don't want you to just kick me out when you feel like it.
no,
So I'm cool with that. But the rent got to be the exact same that I'm paying because I'm cool with paying it. So,
I'm
but
already right here paying
yeah,
this.
but if y'all move somewhere and it's like, okay, we're gonna double the rent, you can't expect me to pay that. I'm not comfortable paying. I'm comfortable paying
What I was already right
$1,300, $1,400. I'm cool with that. But if you jump into $2,300, you
You
can't
need to add
expect.
that extra band.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? So I think that in that tradition, yeah, if you come stay with me or the rent the same wherever we go, yeah, I'm a pay that because I've been paying it. That's nothing to me. Boom. But your job is to make the house a home. You know what I'm saying? If I'm cool with paying that part, you gotta make it the house. You gotta bring peace. You gotta clean. You gotta bring me solitude when I walk in this house.
If you paying the whole thing.
Yeah, because I'm like I said.
So is it a situation where you paying for that shit?
What you mean?
I'm paying for you to do these
Nah.
things that I want you. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you come in here, I'm pretty much giving you security. I'm giving you a roof over your head security. What you ain't got to worry about is this rent gonna get paid, the lights gonna get paid. I was already doing that before you got here.
Right.
So I'm giving you security, now you give me peace of mind in the house.
Okay, right. But what I'm saying is the only way I can get that peace of mind is if I pay for it. Like,
No.
I gotta be, cause like women want the nigga to come put together already.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
But that's
So
why
it's like-
we should expect them to become already came put together how we want it.
Right.
We should expect that same expectation from them. You want me to already be a man, you gotta be a woman.
Right.
When you get here, you can't come in here as a child but expect me to be a man. We ain't doing that.
Right.
So Yeah, so especially if you can pay the rent, then I can add. Well, if you come in here and I'm already paying the shit, and I can keep paying it, now I can ask more of you, and I can be like, I don't want to do this no more because I provided everything you wanted, which is it ain't a mansion, but it is security where you ain't got to worry about. You can work a part-time job if you don't want to work that hard.
So with that notion, like, bro, I only say because, you know, I believe that, like you said, like, I agree, like, if I'm already paying this, then I'm already paying this. But, if, you know what I'm saying, if you come in and want to help, cool, but I might ask you to put it towards something else. But, but if we come into a situation where we moving in together and we paying, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna want to spend maybe more than you, but at the same time, I'm gonna expect you to come at least have the idea of like, okay, well, shit, whatever he know, I'm gonna make up.
Because if y'all move somewhere that's outside of what you comfortable paying for rent.
Yeah, I mean, shit.
Individually.
Regardless, if we move together, I'm saying like.
If you paying $13 now, and the place y'all moved to is $13, you still want her to kick in something on that?
I would essentially. Like I would want you to until like. If I get in a relationship, right, it's gonna cost me money to be in a relationship. I don't give a fuck what they say.
It's doubling everything.
It costs money to be in a relationship.
It's doubling everything.
With that being said, there's a new obligation now.
Right.
And it's you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's her. So it's like, granted, I might have been paying $1,300, but that $1,300 was going prioritize XYZ like this. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, now that I have to kick in, I have to go date you. You know what I'm saying?
But that's why I feel like her job on the other end of that, her job is to make you simplify my expenses. So if I bring you security, and especially if you're still working, you ain't paying no bills, you should simplify my life. You should go buy the groceries or something.
They not gonna do that though.
But
that's the thing.
But that's what we should expect. If I should expect that.
You're not going.
Yeah, you probably not gonna get it.
This is what they gonna say. This is what I'm gonna say because I've had these conversations. I'm working too.
We should not. Okay, we kick in. Then we can split everything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
See,
if you're gonna use your job, if you're gonna use your job against me,
even still, like you go into like, okay, well, shit. What if he wants sex when you can't home from work? You know what I'm saying? You gotta do this. It's like, oh, I'm tired. How often can you use that?
Yeah. I realize a real woman gonna come up off of that. You feel what I'm saying? A real woman gonna be like, all right, he taking care of what he's supposed to. I can fuck when I don't feel like it. Because sometimes, be true, as men, we grown men, we work hard. We don't always feel like fucking. But she horny, so I'm gonna figure it out how to get.
But I got a house sex drive, so I'm gonna want something.
I mean, I fuck. I don't mind fucking. Yeah, I mean, I'll get tired. You know what I'm saying? But if she horny, I rev that motherfucking engine up. You know what I'm saying?
See, but that's the idea too. It's like, yeah, when you want it, I gotta go. It's like,
it's a sin if I don't.
You know what I'm saying? Sure. Damn near. So it's kind of tricky.
So yeah, I just think a real woman that was raised right, and not only raised by her mother. If a woman raised by a single mother is really dangerous. It's really dangerous.
We're gonna tap into that.
So if she raised right, and especially raised with some logic, hopefully a man is around to bring the logic part of it. Then she gonna understand that part. Like, okay, I'm gonna make the house a home, and a part of me making the house a home is making sure you got pussy, so you ain't gotta go get pussy.
Exactly. Well, yeah. We gonna go ahead and speak about what you was getting into. Is like I seen the video. It was talking about the percentages of young people that go to jail in a single mother. You know what I'm saying? With a single mother as a head of the household, and the only person in the household versus a single father and both parents. And like statistically, you know what I'm saying? It was like
it's higher.
You know what I'm saying? The people raised by the single mothers are the ones going to jail in a higher rate. So it's like it's some accountability to be taken.
Right.
And I take that passionately because it's like I wasn't even till like 27 till I really started kicking into learning shit that I feel like some of the shit I feel like I should have learned. You know what I'm saying, from a man. And I ain't saying I'm not taking away his part in it, but it's like some of those things.
Discipline is on the father, literally solely. I think. Yeah. A man's discipline to a young man is on the father. For sure.
I 100% agree with that because I battle with that with my son's mom. It's just like he was crying because he didn't want to come with me one time, and this was literally like a month and a half ago, and I don't want to go, and he crying. I'm like, boy, come on, you know what I'm saying? she was like, you know, just saying that, you know, he 4 now, he can kind of say that he don't want to go. I was like, no, he can't. You know what I'm saying?
Can't make
I
logical
don't care
decisions.
until they 18, they gonna come.
You can't make-
When it's my turn, I want my time with my kids.
Even when we was 18, bro, we still didn't make the best life decisions. We
Exactly.
thought since a lot of us, like you, me, we was smarter than a lot of people our age.
Right.
So we thought we was like, I'm making better decisions than this nigga.
Still was fucking up.
But with you, if I put myself in the 30-year-old shoes, you making a dumbass decision.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
feel what I'm saying? But you
Yeah.
thought at the time because I'm over my peers. So yeah, so I think, like you said, like women, when I say discipline, I don't mean the whooping part. I mean the teaching the child discipline. Like teaching the child, like you don't know it all, so I have to think for you for a while, for some years. So if you don't want to go at 4, I'm get your dumb ass in the car, cause that's gonna
Man.
teach you when I
Yeah.
don't want to go to work.
You gonna have to go.
Get your ass up and go to work.
You gonna have to go.
All
Gonna
that
have to
shit
work.
correlates, and I think under a single mother, especially, it's
They
sad
want
to
to
say,
baby. They want to baby their
you
kids.
can't baby these boys. You can't
These
baby
girls
these boys.
either, bro. I got girls, and I'm loving, but at the same time, I'm stern with the lessons. Like, you know what I'm saying? No, this means this, and this is how this works. And you know what I'm saying? Like it's with them. Okay, they'll be mad. They'll be mad because I say no to something, and I'll like, you know what I'm saying? I tell them give me a hug or a kiss or something, and they don't want to, and I'll be like, no, you gotta love me unconditionally.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You should learn that to like.
Yeah.
Even if you mad, you gonna love me because I am who I am to you, and we are. You know what I'm saying? Just off that, so it's like even the strength of loving a man. I take that with my, you know what I'm saying, with my teachers and my daughters, because I remember one time I had them take off my sock or something, and it was like some people was like, yeah, damn, you shouldn't be take off your sock, boy. You a grown man.
Yeah.
Those my daughters.
And get out the way of teaching my children.
Why shouldn't they do that? You know what I'm saying? First of all, let me go back to say that, you know what I'm saying, as a young man raised by a single mother, you always taught that, you know what I'm saying, a woman don't want no man like this. You should do this. Go do this for a woman. Do. And then, like the video said, it's like versus the woman teaching her daughter, you don't need
To
no
live
dude.
free, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Go do this and blah blah blah. So once a woman get up, she up, and it's like you gotta be above me to even play with me type shit.
And I can see that point, bro, on girls, like, because it's so easy for them to fall into that, like, okay, you can do what you want to do, you know, fuck 'em, you don't need a man, you don't need no nigga,
It's when
whatever.
testosterone come behind that.
Right, but it's so easy, since everything is gave to them, it's so easy for them to go delusional in this world. So so teaching them that discipline, like, hey, this is right, this is wrong, this is what a woman's supposed to do, this is what, you know, one of these other lower class women do. You feel what I'm saying? So you do have to teach them that. I can see that, because it's so easy for them to go left. It's way easier to go left than it is to go right now.
100%. So yeah.
I got a question.
To point.
I got a question on how big of a part does social media play?
In what? In
In,
relationship or raising kids?
Just
In life?
in life, kids, just people growing up, like seeing. To me, it's like you got this social media shit, and I literally can block or delete whatever I don't like.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So I built this world that I'm only looking at, and I'm gonna make it what I want to do. And it could be wrong as fuck, but you don't know that because you
Highlight
just built
tapes.
your world.
I just watched Kevin Gates video. He was talking about like you looking at people highlight tapes. I just told them, you know what I'm saying, we was hooping
That shit
before
not
we
real.
came.
Yeah.
He was saying this, it's so easy for y'all to lie now and y'all to cap. That it's like you make a nice ass layup by accident and you record it, now you telling everybody you cold. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you
trash.
really fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like
Right.
it's like you really going off fables. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I said this.
It kind of distorts a lot of stuff.
Because you get to create your world right here, and it can be wrong. I feel like back in the day when you didn't have it, you had to take the world for how it was. You had to. It don't matter if you like it or not. The world gonna slap you in the face as soon as you walk outside. But if I'm on my phone inside the house, I
It's
I
that
protect
metaverse.
myself.
Bro. It's a metaverse,
I
bro.
protect myself from what the fuck really going on. So I realize, I mean, it works good in positive ways for the people who doing it positive, but it definitely can go left.
Yeah. Because people, you know what I'm saying, it's manipulated, and you know, see, that's just how it works. That's why the people pay so much money for it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying, you paying so much money, you getting paid so much money,
For the subconscious.
and really you ain't charging nobody, it's free. So it's like you freely making money off of their, you know what I'm saying, whatever. They bullshit.
So you making money if I'm giving you Facebook free, but I'm paying somebody else to say something, and put it out there, I know it's working.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because everybody got Facebook free. So if you say this and they listen to you, I got these people doing whatever X, Y, Z.
Yeah.
You know what
I
I'm saying?
will jump to relationship part on that part. I feel like it gives the illusion of too many options.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Like in reality, it gives women way too many options.
you think it's options, and it is actually not good options.
Right.
It's
No,
just
like that's why I said the
options.
illusion
Yeah.
of too many options.
No, facts.
But in reality, it does give women a lot of options that like they wouldn't. So back in the day, we talking about traditional and and non-traditional type of situations. Back in the day, they wasn't really going out, so they didn't really see that many people. So they had to take care of home.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now it's like, oh shit, Jordan over there got $200,000, nigga. You better not say nothing because Jordan in my DMs right now. You know what I'm saying? And that illusion is like, okay, you gonna be fucking. He gonna fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
That's gonna be an ain't shit nigga that you said you hate so much.
You know what I'm saying? He gonna fuck you. And granted, y'all could work out. That's possible. But at the same time, the percentages of a nigga fucking with you and knowing you just got out of a relationship. If y'all gonna be in a relationship, either you gonna lie coming in and say you wasn't, which is hard because bitch, you was my bitch. No, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But essentially, like, bro, I feel like it give false illusion. Like, yeah, all them niggas gonna be there, and that's why they got this ego.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it kind of like niggas too. Don't get me wrong, but this is my opinion about the perspective of like how I play into women. Like, it's a lot of ego and arrogance behind like I can do. You know what I'm saying? Either I can do it by myself, or I can always find a new nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's the easy thing to find. That's what they love to say.
And it
How long
don't
can
teach
you
you
keep
hard work at nothing. It don't teach you to work at nothing.
No, I don't.
And I think is a real dangerous thing for women. Is for women to, they really genuinely think they not gonna compete. Like, I don't compete for no spot. I don't compete. Like, you competing every day. The better of a man that you looking for, the more you compete.
Yeah.
You gotta get a ain't shit nigga to have no
A
competition.
simp, bro. Like, bro, that's what I feel like what's called is produced and encouraging too. Like, go back to Steve Harvey. Like, bro, that sound like simp type shit, bro. It's like I didn't hear the whole thing, so
I got
just
you.
based off that little part,
I
it
agree.
sounds simpish.
The way they
like,
cut it,
you know what I'm
it
saying?
sounds
It's
simple for sure.
like, bro.
For
Well,
sure.
she ain't gotta bring nothing to the table. She bring life. I ain't even want no kids right now.
She brings something to the table. You gotta make this house a home.
Yes.
Because most of the time, if we single men, we out here that got a home. We freestyling this bitch every day. We just know to work hard,
Yeah.
bring some money in. You know what I'm saying? But it's your job to make this a home. But if you don't know how to make it a home, now we got a problem. Because now it's two dudes in this motherfucking house. I already didn't know how to make it a home. So if you don't know how to make it a home either, we fucked.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's hard, man. It's like a thin battle. I feel like just going off that. I feel like social media, Steve Harvey, all this stuff. Steve Harvey is used to a woman that's 50, 60 plus.
And one thing we gotta do, we gotta stop listening to rich people because we're not
rich-
rich. We don't have the same problems. They
You're
rich
right.
people problems and our problems.
Rich old people too.
Rich, you got old money. I can't compete with you, nigga. You got millions. I got
Yeah.
$7.
It was somebody. I don't know if it was I Am Athlete or the Pivot. One of them, they was talking about just like how Shaq and them, they old, and it's like people want to hear. That's why they podcast jumping because people want to hear their perspective. They're a little more, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
younger, hip to the culture, so to
So
speak.
what's going on? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Rather than the old dude telling them, you young dudes couldn't do this, we couldn't do this.
Yeah.
Shaq, you couldn't do a car flip. You know what I'm saying? But nah, no shade, Shaq. I want all the love.
Nah,
big
fact,
fella.
it's love, but it's realistic though. It's like
Nah, yeah.
I learned that shit from Nipsey Hussle, and he was just talking about gangbanging and like street violence or criminal violence. He was like, the way the old people would tell you how to do it: walk up, shoot him in the face, walk off. I'm gonna kill him, right? Like, now there's too many cameras. You
Right.
cannot do
Can't
that
do
way anymore. So
Yeah.
it's like, I looked at life like that. Like, damn, it's a lot of things.
You
The
gotta
basis
adjust.
of it, yeah. The fundamentals is yes, that's what it is. But I gotta go a different route because it's new elements outside now.
Evolution.
Yeah, it's evolution. So I gotta do this shit a different way. I can't do the same thing.
Yeah.
So I took that thought process into everything: relationships, homes, paying bills. I took that thought process everywhere.
Shout out. Rest in peace, and Nipsey
Rest in
Hussle.
peace, hustle, man. That's
Yeah,
my boy.
man. Let's go. We're gonna tap back in. We still gonna talk about these kids. I don't want too much to talk about the women right now. I'd rather have
Let's go. We can
a
switch
woman present. But we are gonna get in our not just playing. But these kids lazy, man.
That's fact. When we was talking, we was always outside. We all, the older people didn't mind telling you, "Hey, nigga, get off your ass and come do something." Like you telling nigga, "Hey, go pick this up." My daddy made a nigga, "Hey, go outside, cut this grass." You don't want to, but that shit now, when I'm working now, and I get up and
Come handy.
yeah, and especially now with these niggas being so lazy, I look like a star out here. But I was like, bro, I was just raised that way. You know what I'm saying? I look like a fucking star, but I was just raised that way. My daddy told me to get your dumb ass.
That's the difference between having a male and in a household.
Yeah.
I did everything they did today plus more. They didn't even hoop. I played every game.
Nigga, my 7-year-old son, I
played every game.
Had my nigga out there practicing, my nigga.
Yeah.
I had my boy practicing, dog. And that nigga, after about 7-10 minutes, I'm hot.
Yeah.
I was saying, my daddy kids soft, but we stayed outside all day and didn't know what hot
Bro,
really was.
man, I took my son recently. I took my son to my little cousin's house. There's about 5 boys. They living in the hood. You know what I'm saying? And my nigga thrived out there. I was like, I was looking through the window like, yeah, all right, like you know what I'm saying? Because he live in fucking Red Oak, so he ain't outside like that. If he is, he outside in his yard.
Yeah.
He was out there with the little hood kids, thriving. This nigga, he actually, we was there late, and it had got dark, and I'm playing a game, and I told him, nah, no, you stay in the house. He come through, he look at me, and then he come through again. I love you, daddy. Love you too, son. Yeah. Next thing I know, it's time to go. I'm looking for this nigga. This nigga outside in the dark.
He would let you know.
I'm mad. I'm on his ass, but I'm low key like, my nigga out here driving, surviving. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Evolving.
Yeah, my badass son, he with the shits, but he don't like the heat. I was like, boy.
Yeah.
I said, back in our day, nigga, you didn't want to come in the house, so. I mean, we sound like old niggas saying that, but they actually helped us now.
Man, that's why I go back to we was talking about, like, you know what I'm saying, how you was raised, and it's like, that's why I tell a lot of like black mothers, like, football, y'all think y'all scared, but man, football teach you so much stuff to where it's like discipline to work hard, keep working. When you don't want to, keep going. You know what I'm saying? You want somebody in your shit, keep going. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's certain things that come with that you might not see in that moment, but it's essential to like becoming a person, like a grown person. Yeah. Even, women too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not saying that y'all should go play football, but that type of teaching the disciplines and like the structure behind it, it's like
ballet and tennis, something that teaches accountability and discipline.
You know what I'm saying? It's very needed. I feel like that's why if y'all, if y'all looking for, if y'all in the Dallas Oak Cliff area, y'all looking for a football team, let us know. Hit us up at hit me up at you_remember him, whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna put it down below. Anyway, hit us up on there and then let us know. We got the youth football team.
It's more than football. It's discipline, it's life lessons, it's a young man seeing an older man.
This will be my first year.
Something to look up to for sure.
Yeah, my first year officially coaching anyway.
I had to teach my nephew. He played sports, but he didn't have like accountability. He sucked at accountability. He was cold at sports, but on the team sport, he can always blame somebody else. I put him in boxing. He always loved to fight, so I put him in boxing. Put Jalen in boxing, and now he got, because I'm the only person here. So when I make a mistake, it was me. He realized it, so now he's a better man now because of that. It's like he had to learn that. He learned he had everything else down, but accountability he wasn't too good at it. But being in a solo sport, it was like, damn, nigga punch me in the face. I don't want to get punched in the face. I need to do something. I gotta get better. You feel what I'm saying? So that's everybody needs that, especially men. A lot of these men, because a lot of niggas are getting a little soft and bitchy a little bit, and a lot of these women are getting
a little hard,
tough, and thinking they don't need it. And it's crazy to think like that. It's crazy shit to think you are naturally inferior. You know what I'm saying? So you are gonna need help from somewhere. Yeah. At some point, you can't pick up a couch. We can pick up bullshit by ourselves. We was born doing that. So it is roles to a certain extent by birth.
Yeah, naturally. You know what I'm saying? And
you know what I thought about?
Nope.
I asked Keidra, I said that it goes to the natural role shit. I said, if men was the ones getting pregnant, how many kids you think you'll have? I think I have zero and a whole
None.
bunch of abortions. I
None.
said, it's good
None.
God gave that to the women because we wouldn't recreate shit.
None.
We couldn't recreate a
I
fucking
ain't trying
thing.
bro, you know, that is a thing, like, I do, like, you know, I do combat a lot of things that, you know what I'm saying, that women do, but at the same time, I say this all the time, it's like, I'm accepting the shit y'all do.
Right.
I'm just talking about it.
Right.
I'm still going out here looking for a woman to take care of. You know what I'm saying? Essentially, like, that's the goal. So it's like, even though I'm doing that, even though I'm speaking on it, I'm just speaking on it to bring awareness to, like, hopefully we can make a better future. But
I
at the
should be
same
able
time,
to. If I don't speak, you don't know what you're doing wrong.
exactly.
So,
yeah, you
I should
right
be able
about
to.
that.
Sure.
Yeah, I think, you know, a lot of the things that I want to, you know, add to this show is, like, you know, being able to have these conversations to, like, kind of have the dialogue to discuss, you know, what could we do to improve, and not saying that every solution or every opinion is right. I'm not saying I'm always right. I'm not saying my way is the way, but I'm just saying that, you know what I'm saying, I want to have that discussion.
Yeah.
And I hate that a lot of times, it's like I don't have a lot of homeboys like that, so that's why I talk about the females on the encounter. So it's like, I hate that when it is a dude that know how to talk, know how to communicate, it's shut down, or you doing too much. No, I'm telling you what it is. If I give you the answer to the test, you're supposed to be able to pass it. You know what I'm saying? And like,
Sure.
don't get mad. Don't take it as like every time. Most times, let me say this, most women, like, if you had any criticism, they take it as a jab. I'm not criticizing you so you can keep doing the same stuff, or so you can feel bad. I'm telling you so you can get it right. And
you should want to listen to men. Like, if you out here looking for a husband, why would you not listen to husband type of niggas?
You know
You can't create what you want to be. You can't see Steve Harvey and say, okay, I need a Steve. Steve is 1% of niggas out here.
He 1% of 1%.
Yeah, you gotta go. If you're looking for a husband, you gotta listen to me. If men say, I'm gonna marry the woman with her clothes on, I'm gonna fuck the woman with her clothes off, I'm gonna marry the woman with her clothes on. You gotta put your clothes on. You can't take them off and be like, you should accept this.
Yes.
No.
I accept in the way you are already. No.
I can't.
No, because I gotta change. Because the way I was, I had hoes.
Yeah, and you knew the shit wasn't working, so I gotta change. If I want a wife, I gotta change my
You know
way,
what I'm saying?
bro.
So it's
it goes the same for everybody. So we
feel
gonna
like,
listen to women. If women say, "Hey, we don't like niggas who just out here and give this dick to anybody," alright. If I really want a wife, I gotta hold my dick.
And bro. The thing is, and when you dealing with somebody, a dude that is used to having women, bro, it's like, and you want him to stop. I'm not saying he shouldn't stop if he feel like he should for you, but at the same time, know that it's gonna be some slack you gotta make up.
You do got, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or just take that idea of, like, because even when I was in my relationship, it was like, oh well, shit, I want to be this. All right, let me stop. You know what I'm saying? Let me change my ways. I'm starting hanging around the married couples.
But there's some space.
I started doing stuff like trying to learn how to, you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
it's avoiding that though.
Yeah.
Still, like, if I stop fucking her, if I'm used to fucking this many times, and if I'm a
and I ain't saying I can't slow down. It's like, I'm not even
but you
saying that
gotta
I
speed
was
up.
fucking up like that, like that.
But we gotta be, if just say for instance, if it's 10 times a week. If I'm fucking 10, if I'm used to fucking 10, you used to fucking 1. We gotta be at 5, 6, somewhere in there.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I ain't saying I don't want to do no work. I ain't saying you gotta meet me all the way at 10, but I ain't mean you at goddamn 1. You ain't did no work for that.
I'm not even coming to 3. From 10? 10 is a lot. I wasn't doing no 10.
Yeah, I'm just saying for instance, but it's like if I see you trying to do more,
Yeah.
I can
I get it,
sacrifice 1 or 2 fuckings. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'll be alright.
Yeah. But when, you know what I'm saying, you show me that, you know what, she trying. I'm alright. That shit taken into consideration. It is.
And you gotta understand, especially when every action is a reaction. We learned that in school. So if you say, hey, stop fucking all these hoes, now I have to fuck you. Now you gotta be in the mood to fuck. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand that. And you ain't saying fuck as many times about fucking 5 bitches, but nigga, you gotta fuck at least about 3 of them. 3 of them. You feel me?
But then too, I'm gonna talk about that too. It's like the expectation on men versus women is like, as a man, I have to take into consideration how you feel when I
Chico.
No, when I tell you something, right? Chico, free game.
Yeah.
When I tell you something, like if I be like, man, babe, I really don't like the way you chewing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That ain't a good excuse. But like, in a situation to where you be like, babe, you know, I don't like the way you talk to me.
Mm.
All right, well, shit, I'm used to.
Can't do me like that. Yeah, you can't spin that. I feel like, hey, bro, that's shit, because I can't really argue with how you feel. But you cannot use how you feel to trump how I feel.
Yeah.
That's unfair.
Yeah,
That's
as a man, I gotta take accountability, or I have to take into consideration, not accountability. I have to take into consideration your feelings when I tell you what I would like for you to improve, in the sense of, oh, I'm not used to that, or this happened, or this is why I didn't. It's like even when it reoccurs.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, but as a man, like it's almost the expectation of shit. You gotta change that shit right now, and I'm not tolerating that. And if you do, you bet not, or else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, damn, I'm sitting here saying that. All right, well, I'm gonna take it slow with you. I understand this, and I gotta consider this, but it's me. You bet not, or else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, it ain't no. It's like, come on, bro. That's a little too much, bro. When I hold you accountable about it, I'm wrong.
I'm attacking you.
You know what I'm saying?
You can't do me like that.
It's crazy out here, man.
So we gotta listen. We at the end of the day, we gotta listen to each other and take into accountability what the fuck each other are saying.
Right.
Because especially when you're in a relationship with somebody, it's like that motherfuckers. Y'all gotta create a unique union between you and them. Not you and the person you used to date. Not you and the person I used to date.
Gotta be different.
Unique shit that work for me and you. I'm trying to get you to go here. You trying to get me to go here. That's me here. You can't be like, oh no, I had a nigga try to do that and he try. That ain't me. Or I can't use that on you. I can't say I had a woman do this, and you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I will say, naturally we
you remember.
compare.
Yeah.
And subconsciously, I think naturally we compare, but at the same time, I feel like you should make that, maybe that memory or that, whatever, consciously, understand it, but at the same time, I don't think that you should display, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta see it through.
Move off that,
Yeah.
based off something else. It's like, you know what I'm saying?
You moving out fear at that point. If I just say a word that your ex used to say, you can't say I'm gonna do the exact same thing you're doing. You gotta kind of see it through, like, you know what I'm saying? If I say, hey, clean up behind yourself, you can't say, oh, nigga want a slave. Like, I don't want a slave. I want a clean person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And I say this too, is like, I ain't against cleaning, but at the same time, ideally, I would like how you would lean towards your man for majority of the bills. I lean towards my woman in cleaning and cooking and things like that. Like, I don't mind doing them, but at the same time, I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna be like, she did cook a few times. Let me go and do this. But if you ain't cooking a few times, you only cooking here and there. Nah, I ain't really thinking about it, because you ain't really thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? And don't make you cooking a fucking
Trump,
big thing.
It ain't trumping this guy. It realistically ain't
I
trumping
cook.
this financial stability. It's not
No,
Trump.
look, this is what I'm talking about. Like, making cooking a big thing. Like, I cook, so I need to rush home now, type shit up. All right, I get there when I get there. Like, cooking is regular, is what I'm saying.
Right. And understanding my schedule. Like, okay, I come home around this time. You start cooking like right before that. It'll be, or call me. Hey, what,
or you know what I'm saying? It might not even be nothing that I want. I didn't even know you was cooking.
Yeah, right.
And
you might want to call me early, because I probably ate before. You got. I'm cooking this
now
tonight.
I gotta hurry up home to eat.
And I gotta overeat. Like, damn.
You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't really hungry.
Yeah, I ain't hungry, but I'm trying to make you happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had a situation. I can do this one on camera. I had a situation with my last relationship where it was like, she was like, I cook, you clean. That's all right, cool. Bad. I wash the dishes. You cook something? Because I like cook food that much. I'm cool. Yeah, bad. But even though I can't cook a lot, but when I do cook my little meals, she don't clean. I was like, how this work?
Right.
I thought this is fairness. It really is what benefits you. It's something you don't want to do, so you want me to do it.
Only when it's convenient, bro. Just go back to like with my son and my when he didn't want to come, it was just like, she was just like, you know what I'm saying? She was like, well, he ain't got to, whatever, woo, woo, woo. I said, no, bro, because you're going to use it until it's convenient for you. Soon as you got to go out of town, and it's my weekend,
okay, if you cry now.
it's on, you know what I'm saying? It's on me. You know what I'm saying? Regardless. So, no, I don't do that, because you showing that things can be conditional, bro.
And to the child, fuck the parents. To the child, you creating dividing line. Like, okay, I can lean if I want what I want, I'm lean more towards mama.
And I already
You know
told
what
her
I'm
he knows the system, bro. That's why he does that. Like he know daddy a little bit harder. Now I kid you not. That's why I said it was a month ago. Now it's straight. I gotta go home, my mama. I'm not ready to go get that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, that was a moment. Like, you know what I'm saying? And even during that moment, what I get all my kids at the same time. It's like, you owe me more than anybody.
Right.
And I got girls. So it's like, yeah.
So yeah, I was a person that was raised in a co-parenting, and like I was a mama's boy. But once I finally lived with my dad, I realized like, I like being here. This is some manly shit. He letting us
Really
be
solid.
men.
You know what I'm
This is
saying?
perfect for me. You know what I'm saying?
You talk to me, you might not even get a whooping.
You feel? Man, my dad. Well, my dad really never whooped us, but he created an environment for young men to grow in, and that's what you gotta let happen, especially if you got boys, and too for girls, because she needs that logic side,
Definitely.
and not just only emotion based bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So you need both sides because man, we can't really teach you too much emotion because I'm too much logic based. So I know you need your mama around to kind of give you some feeling, shit, because I probably wouldn't give you too much. So.
Well, we're gonna wrap this up, and hopefully we can have somebody else come on and get them another perspective of like ideas of what it takes to be in to raise a kid nowadays, or what it takes to be in a relationship nowadays.
I want an older person, if we can get one.
An older person,
like maybe in their 40s.
So I got different narratives. So I got an older person that's a thug.
Fucking both. I just like either old man, older one. I just want to kind of get
a married person.
Yeah, a person who lived life a little longer than us and see what they think.
Okay, we can make that happen. We're gonna make that happen. Hopefully y'all tune in. We get some wisdom in here. You know what I'm saying? Because like we said, we not claiming we know it all. We just giving you our opinions on our situations.
And we not bashing y'all. We just trying to
We're just highlighting some of the things y'all do.
We're looking for a resolution. We know what's been going on ain't working. Let's look for a fucking resolution.
Solution finding is what we doing.
Yeah.
We just bringing it to the table and like y'all bring some bullshit on us. Like let me know. You know what I'm saying?
Talk your shit on us.
Talk that talk, George.
Yeah, I'll be like, hell yeah, we do that bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? All in all, what we're doing is creating a dialogue to come to understanding and hopefully make this place a better place. The urban culture conversations. We out, man. See y'all next time, bro.